The union has been pushing for a wage increase of 36%.
Yeah, 36%, way too high for GM, and they are not accepting that. Their offer was rejected some 5 days ago. But we do know that Stellantis, they make Jeeps and Chrysler models, has made a new contract offer. The UAW not sharing details of the proposal, but they do say they are reviewing it. Now, this United Auto Workers labor action has already made history in striking against numerous automakers, but now, for the first time, 190 UAW workers struck a ZF plant in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that supplies front axles for Mercedes-Benz vehicles. And while the UAW represents various supply plants, these workers actually declared their own strike. So there is some momentum building here. Stellantis has said it will temporarily lay off 68 employees at its Ohio machining plant as a result of the strikes. And we know that GM is also idled an assembly plant in Fairfax, Kansas. UAW President Shawn Fain has said that more plants face walkouts if GM, Ford, and Stellantis do not sweeten their offers. So again, the union continuing to put pressure by first striking at non-essential plants, but then upping the ante as the days go on. Seems to be part of the strategy.
You know, when you take a look at some of the recent comments, how far apart are GM and the union at this point?
Well, you mentioned those comments. There was an op-ed piece in the local Detroit paper from a GM executive calling the UAW requests untenable. And we know that Mary Barra, in a staff webcast Wednesday to the non-union salaried staff, she said the union's demands were too costly. She also thought that the offer that she made, that GM made, of $150,000 a year annual average compensation was fair, and compared the 67 an hour labor costs at GM to $45 an hour at Tesla. She told her staff that if the union would accept their offer, the company could grow. Again, GM, the CEO, seeming frustrated in her remarks, and yet they continue to negotiate, which is a sign of progress. A deal has remained elusive, though, after several days.